Well, what happened to the child you used to know? The answer is adolescence, which surfaces, and with that, the quest for an identity begins. Teens love to demonstrate their struggles with adolescence with status symbols, prestige, wearing the right clothes, to owning the right gadgets, from stereos to sunglasses, not to talk of owning and knowing your way around the latest and newest of technology. Because to them, acting or pretending to be matured is the only way they are going to be recognized and accepted in society. This is the Little Voices Big Idea Show with yours truly, Abena Dako. Join us this and every Saturday at 11 a.m. with a repeat on Sundays at 2 p.m. Join us, myself, and talented teams just like you as we discuss issues most important to you. And remember, be yourself. Do you know why? Everyone else is taken. Identities are not simply our own creation, but instead our identities grow in response to both internal and external factors. Good day everyone, this is the Little Voices Big Idea Show with yours truly, Abena Dako. Today you are in for a treat as we delve into the various components that come together to make us who we truly are, regardless of what society thinks. And remember to always be yourself because everyone else is taken. Stay tuned, I have more exciting stuff after the break.
For most Ghanaians, owning their own homes has been impossible for various reasons. Land guards, multiple sales, and the ever laborious and bureaucratic process of documentation. Save yourself all these hassles. Let us introduce you to Kingdom Capital Ghana Limited, a real estate and building construction firm with your safety and security at heart. Kingdom Capital has within the Kingdom City Enclave litigation-free serviced plots available for sale in Amanfo, Danchura, Somenya, near Akuse Junction, Gomua, near White Sands, Adeiman, near Pokiase. You care to know? The prices are affordable. At Kingdom City Enclave, you are not just buying a land, but securing your safety, security, and peace of mind. You can also call or visit any of our offices at Dansuman, opposite the police station. Reach us on 0244 115042 or on 0247 096459 or 0244 496510 and on 020-3381-347. You may also pick a form and make arrangements for payments and for more details at our office at Dansuman or download the application at our website. The other good news is that we have special discounted rates for groups. Embrace serene quality and comfort that lasts. Kingdom City, combination of comfort and secure lifestyle.
Welcome back from the break, and you are still tuned into Little Voices Big Ideas. So today I have here with me a wonderful, sweet young lady by the name Phoebe. So, hello darling.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Are you very fine?
Yes, please.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, so Phoebe here is just about entering senior high school, and we all know how, let's say, terrifying or sometimes scary it can be when you're going to secondary school and you haven't stayed away from home before. So let's see, Phoebe, have you ever stayed away from home?
Nope.
Never?
Never.
No boarding house experience?
No.
So how do you feel about leaving your comfort zone and going to stay with a bunch of people you know nothing about?
I feel horrible.
You feel horrible. Well, I'm sure we all felt the same way at that time. But then it gets better.
Oh, okay.
No, but before we talk about SHS, which you are not there yet, and we are not going to scare ourselves with that. Let the unknown take care of itself. How did your final exams go?
Oh, it went well. First, it was a little bit shaky, but my mom and brother kept on pushing me. So, yes, it went well.
Wow. Well, I'm glad to hear that. That's really, really inspiring. So at least it's inspiring to know that you have a support system that helps you. Okay. So Phoebe, when I come to you and then I ask you, who are you? I'm sure a lot of answers will come rushing into your mind. A lot of things will come rushing into your mind. But before you answer my question, Phoebe here had an assignment of her own to do. So Phoebe, let's see your answers. I'm going to take them one after the other.
Okay.
So you're going to tell us who you are. What's the first thing that came to mind? What's the first answer?
Phoebe is a 15-year-old girl.
Okay. So how does it feel to be 15?
Small. It doesn't feel so good.
It doesn't feel so good. Why?
Because, like, if you want to go out with your brothers or your parents, they'll be like, they are not there yet, so I should sit home and read my books, or I should watch telly.
Wow. So being 15 is more like an exclusion from the rest of the world. Everyone keeps you at home.
Yeah, kind of.
But before you turned 15, were you going out with them?
No.
No, not really. Or never at all?
I used to go out with them.
You used to go out with them?
Yes, but it wasn't that much.
It wasn't that much. But then you grew up and then all of a sudden, Phoebe, stay at home.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that's bad. So tell me, what are some of the things that make you feel 15? Are you excited to be 15?
Yes.
So what are some of the things that make you feel excited to be 15?
By going out with friends, coming home a little bit early. I think that's
what makes it exciting to be 15.
Yes.
So you mostly hang around with people who are also 15.
Yes.
Okay. So let's see your next answer. We'll come back to the 15 though. Let's see your next answer.
I'm a Thursday born.
You're Thursday born. So what we are going to do here is that we are going to link the next answer to the previous answer. We're going to create a story out of your answers. Cool? Okay. So you're Thursday born. Where'd you come from?
Mori.
Bonre. Okay, so from Bonre, how do they?
Mori.
Bonre.
Mori.
Mori. Oh, sorry. I thought it was Bonre. Sorry about that. So, from Mori, how do you call Thursday ones?
Please, I don't know that one.
You don't know that?
I've not been there before.
You've not been there before. But what does your mom call you?
In the house.
Yes, at home.
She calls me by Phoebe. By
Phoebe.
Phoebe, yeah.
So you don't have any traditional name, any name linked to the fact that you were born on Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what they call you at home? Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, because you're Thursday born.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it? Do you wish you were maybe Ifya or something? Do you have to be called Ya just because you're Thursday born?
Well, I like the year because Thursday is a happy day for me.
It's a happy day
Yes.
for you. So you've never cried on a Thursday?
Mm-mm.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Maybe to be in the evening, but
During the day you don't cry. So the evening is not part of Thursday?
kind of, yes.
Kind of, yes. We are not too sure about that, are we?
Yes.
Yeah doesn't cry on her day. That's interesting. Do you do anything fun on Thursdays? Like, do you have a kind of ritual you do? I know a couple of people who fast on the day that they were born. It's their ritual. It works for them. I know a couple of people who go to the poolside on the day that they were born. What do you do on Thursdays?
Actually, before I started the exams. My mom got a classes teacher for me, and he said I should be fasting on Thursdays. So I usually fast from 6 to 2, and I end it. So yes, I fast.
So that was before you wrote your final
And
exams.
now,
And you still do it?
Yes.
Wow, I'm so proud of you. I think I'm also going to start practicing it. Does it work for you?
see when mommy cooks a lot like delicious food, and you can't. Yes, that one.
So that's like the sad part.
Mm,
So mommy chooses Thursday to cook everything that she knows you'll be craving for. When she knows you are fasting. Mommy. I'm sure mommy knows what she's doing anyway. Answer number 3.
I am a fun person.
You are a fun person. Okay, so prove to me and the others that you're a fun person. Go.
That one, yeah. I can't do it right now.
You can't do it right
Yes,
now.
please.
Okay. So are you saying your fun part is restricted to something in particular?
When someone is bored, I just get up and do some stuff.
To cheer them up. Okay, so right now I'm like bored. So let's see how best you can cheer me up.
Please don't be sad.
But everything around me makes me sad.
You're okay. I can't.
Okay, so that's a challenge for another day. And the next time on the show, you're going to show us how you can be a fun person. Because I believe it doesn't just end here.
Okay.
Cool. Answer number 4.
I like cracking jokes.
Really? Should I try you on that?
No, please.
Why? Okay, so Phoebe, you do realize that this is who you are.
Yeah.
So at some point in time, it's not just going to be Phoebe knows this is who she is. But if I should ask someone else, who is Phoebe, would I be getting the same answers?
Yes, only if the person knows me very well.
Only if the person knows you very well. So I want to know you very well. So one joke. That's all I ask. You wrote all these. I didn't write them for you. So a joke will do. Just one.
No.
No jokes come to mind. Is that one a joke?
Nah.
You're being serious? No
Yes,
jokes?
I'm being serious.
No jokes whatsoever? Because now I want to laugh because I feel like you're joking with me.
I've not yet gotten one.
You've not yet gotten one.
Yes, please.
I hope that's a joke. Okay, so Phoebe is 15. She's a Thursday born. She's a fun person. And she likes cracking jokes. Next answer.
I'm a Ghanaian and born in Accra.
You're a Ghanaian and born in Accra. So you've lived in Accra your whole life.
Yes.
Which places have you been to in Accra?
It's Legon and Jolu
Just those 2 places.
and Tema.
And Tema. Where do you live?
I live around Ogo Road.
Pardon?
Ogo Road.
Oak Road. Where?
It's around North Kanishi.
It's around North Kanishi. So you've been to North Kanishi.
Yeah.
Good. So how has all the places you've been to influenced your life in a way, in one way or the other? How does it make you feel 15? How does it make you excited to be a Thursday born? How does it make you a fun person? How does it inspire you to crack jokes?
If you haven't gone out, like you don't go out and you go out with your parents and you are just sitting by the blade side looking outside and you see someone under your age, like below you, being on the streets selling and stuff, I just tell myself that I'm a very, very lucky person, because if I don't have parents like that, I'll also be on the streets selling like pure water or something. So, yes.
So what are some of the steps you are taking to make sure that you don't end up in a similar situation? Because there are some people who do grow up in fun and loving homes and they still end up there. How are you trying to make sure you don't end up there? And how are you trying, if possible, to help those in that situation?
I'm learning hard. Like, I'm taking my books seriously so that I can get somewhere higher. I can get to a place high. Yes. So that's what I'm doing.
That's what you're doing. That's really interesting because I don't think a lot of young people think this way, and it would really make Ghana a better place to be if all young people could think the way you are thinking now, because you've seen people going through hardships and it affects you. It actually makes you appreciative of what you have, and it's really, really interesting that you can actually sit and appreciate life in that way, because there are lots of people there who need encouragement. So someone out there might be going through this and watches Phoebe on the show today and is so excited. Phoebe feels our pain. Phoebe will want to help in future if she ever gets the chance. Next answer.
I'm a loving person.
You're a loving person. So Phoebe is 15, a Thursday born. She is a fun person. She loves cracking jokes. She was born Ghanaian and lives in Accra, and she's a loving person. What makes you a loving person? Just one sentence. What makes you a loving person?
Really don't know, but I just like stuff and I take it in with all my heart.
So
And something like that.
you are saying you're passionate about stuff.
Yes.
So were you passionate about your final exams?
Yes, I was.
You were. And are you passionate about going to school in November?
Yeah, I am.
You are. Interesting. That's really inspiring to hear, because I wasn't passionate about going to school at all. I hated the fact that I was going to leave home and go, but then it's nice to know that you are passionate about it. So if I ever have the chance to go back in time, which I know won't happen, but let's say it happens, then I hope I would also be passionate about it just as you are. Next answer.
I am a Mayborn.
You're a Mayborn. Interesting. Mayborns rock. I think I've seen that somewhere. Does it apply to you?
Yes, of course.
Are you sure? Well, I think April borns rock too, but then let's just talk about Mayborns for now. What's special about the month May?
Okay, I like May because I get to go places.
You get to go places in May. Okay, so I was born in April, and April is special because it's the month of butterflies. What peculiar thing happens in May for you?
Nothing really happens.
Nothing really happens in the environment. Maybe the leaves are more green, or that your shoes fits better in May, or in May you get lots and lots of presents for your birthday.
I get a lot of presents on my birthday, but the rest I've not noticed.
And the rest you've not noticed?
Yes.
Okay, so what we are going to do is we are looking forward to a new year, right? So in the month of May, I would want you to be very observant, because every month is special in one way or the other. Let's find out what makes your month special. Cool?
Cool.
Okay. How many answers do we have so far?
8 or 7.
8 or 7. Okay, so let's say we have 7. Let's move to the 8th one.
I am respectful.
You are respectful. Okay, so that's going to be a really admirable, or it's going to be a trait that you're going to need when you get to SHS, because you would have to be respectful. And on that note, we have to go on another break, but don't go anywhere because the fun continues when we get back.
For most Ghanaians, owning their own homes has been impossible for various reasons: land guards, multiple sales, and the ever laborious and bureaucratic process of documentation. Save yourself all these hassles. Let us introduce you to Kingdom Capital Ghana Limited, a real estate and building construction firm with your safety and security at heart. Kingdom Capital has within the Kingdom City Enclave litigation-free serviced plots available for sale in Amanfo, Danchira, Somenya near Akuse Junction, Gomua near White Sands, Adeiman near Pokiase. You care to know? The prices are affordable. At Kingdom City Enclave, you are not just buying a land, but securing your safety, security, and peace of mind. You can also call or visit any of our offices at Dansoman, opposite the police station. Reach us on 0244 115042 or on 0247 096459 or 0244 496510 and on 020-3381-347. You may also pick a form and make arrangements for payments and for more details at our office at Dansoman or download the application at our website. The other good news is that we have special discounted rates for groups. Embrace serene quality and comfort that lasts. Kingdom City, combination of comfort and secure lifestyle.
Welcome back, loves, from that commercial break. You call me, you did. But before the break, Phoebe was telling us more about herself. She was telling us who she is. She told us she's a girl, she's 15, she's a Thursday born, she's born in May. She's a fun-loving person. She loves cracking jokes. What else? What else did Phoebe tell? Phoebe told us a lot of things. But the question is, behind knowing your name, your age, things you love doing, what exactly makes you who you are? What exactly makes you that different, unique individual that has never been seen before in the world? What makes you that single, important soul? What makes you unique? What makes you different? That is what we are going to discuss now. So, Phoebe, I welcome you two back from the break.
Thank you.
Okay, good. So, Phoebe, everything you've told us about yourself is good. It's interesting. You see, because we have some males that like to pretend they are females. And we have some females that like to pretend they are males. And it's really good that you know you're a girl, you know your age, you know everything about yourself, you know everything that makes you Phoebe. But then beneath all of that beauty, there's something more beautiful than that. And that is what truly makes you Phoebe. So being Phoebe is not simply about being 15, a teenager, fun-loving, loves to go out, was born in Accra, lives in Accra, blah, blah. No. There's something else that makes you Phoebe. You are human. You have feelings. You react and you don't react to things that happen around you in the environment. So for instance, if someone comes to you and says something you don't like, your reaction to whatever the person says is Phoebe. Whether or not you choose to respond to the person is Phoebe. Has anyone ever done something to annoy you before?
Yes.
Can you share that with us?
Okay, so one girl made me take wine, which I felt uncomfortable with.
How did the whole incident happen? Where were you?
Well, it happened on Saturday. My brother took me out to go and meet his friends.
Okay.
So when we were done eating, we went to a bar. It's not really a bar, but where people drink and stuff. So we were there. I took my malt because I like malt. Then they took their drinks. Then the girl was like, I have to take wine so that I'll sleep. I was like, oh no, I don't want to sleep. So she was forcing me and I was like, okay, if she drinks first and my sister also drinks hers, I'll take it. So she drank hers and she gave it to my sister to drink. And she gave it to me. So I said no. I gave it back to her. then that's when I started crying. I'm like, yes.
Okay. You got into this uncomfortable situation with your siblings around
Yes, my brother was around.
and your sister as well.
Yeah.
Okay. What did they do when the girl asked you to drink the wine?
Well, my sister was like, I shouldn't take it, and she should stop because I'm 15, I'm small, and I'm not supposed to take it. But the girl kept on doing it, and my brother was just sitting there looking at me.
So your brother didn't do anything to help?
Actually, he knew I wouldn't take it, so he didn't say anything.
Did you feel uncomfortable for the fact that your older siblings had taken you somewhere and this had happened as a result? Or you were just uncomfortable just because wine drinking or wine tasting had to
Yes.
come into the scene?
I was uncomfortable because of the wine drinking.
So aside the wine drinking, the whole day was fun?
Yes, the whole day was fun.
Okay. So, you see, what I admire most here is your ability to say you are not going to take wine and stick to it. What was your reason for not taking wine?
Well, it has alcohol in it, and I know when you take alcohol, it damages your system. That's what I know, and the effects, it has effects in some other stuff.
Wow.
That's why.
So we have here a very, very knowledgeable 15-year-old. She knows wine is not good for her because it has alcohol and is going to damage her system. And it's really interesting that you know that and you stuck to that. And for that, I am very, very proud of you because other people would have just succumbed to the pressure. So this was pressure not even coming from your peers, but coming from people older than you. And you were able to stand up to them. So Phoebe, I'm telling you here and now today, you can face anything the world throws at you. You were able to stand up to people older than you and tell them, I am not taking wine, and that's it, and you didn't. And that's really courageous and brave of you. Okay, so Phoebe, you see, you are someone I can say you carry a lot of integrity. You stick to your words. Which means if Phoebe tells me she's coming to visit me and I'm sick and she's bringing me a fruit basket, it's definitely going to come. Because it's the same Phoebe who resisted alcohol coming from people older than her. You do know that a lot of young people take alcohol. Do you have classmates who take alcohol? Don't mention names,
No.
but do you have classmates who take alcohol? Do you know of anyone, let's say a year or two older than you or younger than you, who takes an alcohol?
Well, nah, not really.
Not really.
Yes,
So it could be a maybe.
kind of.
Kind of. So it's more like if they are, you don't know about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you had the opportunity to speak to someone of your age or a year or two older than you, or even an adult who takes alcohol, what would you say to the person?
Please stop taking alcohol or drugs because it can damage your system and it can lead to death.
Okay. So Phoebe now is a woman of integrity. Phoebe is someone who sticks to her words, and Phoebe is an advisor and a motivator. Do we agree?
Yeah.
You see, so all these things come together to form who you are. So these are different components. These are your reactions to internal and external factors. The external factors here are pressure coming from people who are older than you, asking you to take wine, when you know perfectly well you are not supposed to be taking wine. That's an external factor. It's pressure coming from outside. Do you know what the internal factor was? Your subconsciousness. The knowledge that you have. Inwardly, you told yourself you are not going to take it. And you didn't succumb to the external pressure that was coming towards you. So you see, this is what we mean when we say your identity is not just a simple creation. It comes as a result of how you react to all these things around you. How you react to sunlight, how you react to rain, how you react to happiness, sadness. All these things come together to make you Phoebe. Have you ever experienced anything that has made you extremely happy?
Yes,
So what would that be?
anything.
Something more specific.
Music.
Music. Music makes you happy. What type of music makes you happy?
All kinds of music.
All kinds of music. So Phoebe, does jazz make you happy?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
100% sure?
50%.
50%. So that's like a bit shaky. How exactly do you feel when someone plays music, any type of music, gospel, high life, hip hop, reggae, raga, dancehall, all of that? How do you feel when you hear music?
I feel calm.
You feel calm. Do you feel like I should stand up and dance to the
I'm not
music?
someone who likes dancing.
You're not someone who likes dancing. Do you sing?
Yes, but
You
not
do.
in front of people.
Don't worry, I wasn't going to ask you to sing in front of anyone. But then I'm asking all these questions because I just want to see your reaction to music. Okay, so if you hear a song playing, what inspires you to sing along? Is it the words or the artist or just the beats that comes with the song?
I would say all.
You'd say all. So you see, now we are having different aspects of your identity. So you realize now that your identity is not just your name, the fact that you're a girl, the fact that you are fun-loving. But beneath all of that, there's something else anchoring it, there's something else pushing it, there's a foundation you have laid. That makes it evident that you're a girl. That makes it evident that you're fun-loving. That makes it evident that you're a loving person. Do you get me?
Yes.
So Phoebe is not just a girl, she's not just fun-loving. So next time, I believe when someone should ask you, who are you? You'd have more intuitive answers to give. Because there's a lot more hidden in there that the world may not know about. And then it's up to you to let the world know that this is Phoebe. Do you have friends?
Yes, I have friends.
So would you say you have a lot of friends or just a few friends?
I have a lot.
You have a lot. Do you have a best friend?
Yes, I have a best friend.
So who's your best friend?
My brother.
Your brother. The same brother that took you out with your sister? Oh, okay. What's his name?
Giovanni.
Giovanni. What do you like most about Giovanni?
He inspires you.
He inspires you. What do you hate most about Giovanni?
When he gets angry, don't go close to him.
When he gets angry, you don't go close to him. Okay, so how do you approach him when he's angry?
I don't.
You don't. You just stay back. Okay, so when he's angry, does he become sort of the Hulk? You know the Hulk, right?
No.
Okay. Does he become, okay, let's say you've read Beauty and the Beast. Okay, does he become the Beast?
No.
So why do you stay away from him when he's angry?
If you are holding a phone, he can just snatch it from you and use to hit the ground.
Wow. He has white boy anger. So why do you think Giovanni reacts that way to anger? Watches a lot of movies and then he sees people throw stuff away when they're angry. Why do you think he does
Sometimes,
that?
if he's stressed out,
When he's stressed out, he gets angry. So what do you do when Giovanni is stressed out? How do you get him back to himself?
I stay away from him, or I stand in front of him and just say sorry.
And
Or
say sorry.
he just watch movie or music, then he comes down.
Okay. So you are able to approach your brother when he's in one of his moods. Okay. So would you say that's something peculiar about you? Who else in the house can stand Giovanni's anger?
My brother.
Your brother. How many brothers do you have?
I have two.
You have two. Oh, okay. And what's his name too?
Edwin.
Edwin. So Edwin can stand Giovanni's anger. What does Edwin do when Giovanni's angry?
He goes to him and starts talking. Then sometimes he brings up something interesting.
Okay, so would you say you have learned something from them?
Yes,
And what would that be?
inspiring people and anger. Yes.
Inspiring people and anger. Okay, so inspiring people and anger. And on that note, can you guess what we're about to do? I guess you're right. You guessed right. We have to go on another break. But stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Capital TV, inspiring generations. Welcome back from the break. You're still tuned into Little Voices, Big Ideas with yours truly, Abna Dako. So before the break, we were learning more about Phoebe's identity. We found out that Phoebe is a woman of integrity. Phoebe says yes and it's yes. She says no and it's no. Phoebe is an advisor and a motivator, but we are yet to find out how she deals with her best friend Giovanni's anger issues. So Phoebe, back to you. You were telling me your older brother Edwin, if I'm correct, has a way of getting through to Giovanni. Have you learned anything from that?
Yes.
What would that be?
Calming people down by music, if only they like music, and other stuff.
Other stuff like, can you give me just one example of other stuff?
Food.
Food. Oh, okay, so is Giovanni a foodie?
When he's bored,
When he's bored, he is a foodie.
he eats a lot.
He eats a lot. Okay, so would you say that's healthy or unhealthy?
I would say both.
Okay, so why is it healthy and why is it unhealthy?
Healthy because you are hungry and you know the stuff you are taking in. Then unhealthy because it makes you fat. Yes, that's why.
Okay, so looking at how Edwin handles Giovanni's anger issues and looking at how Giovanni reacts to how Edwin handles him, how would you say you'd react to a classmate or a friend from church or from your neighborhood who is angry? What would you do to calm the person down?
Just sit the person down and talk to the person. Tell the person that you can trust, like he or she can trust you. Then she'll start the conversation by telling you what is happening. That's why she's angry and stuff.
So would you say this as a result of what you've seen at home with your brothers?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So the whole point of this exercise is to see how well you learn from your environment, which brings us back to your identity growing as a result of your reaction to internal and external factors. So you've picked up something from home that your brothers have been doing, and you've taken it out there, and as you practice it, more and more people get to learn. But the interesting thing is that how you handle people who are upset or angry or annoyed is a part of your identity. Do you agree? Because there are people who just walk out on someone who is angry and just say, I don't want to be a part of this. But you would actually approach the person. And it's not just because you feel sympathetic to whatever is going on with that person, but it's because you've seen it happen at home. You've seen it happen around you severally. So you've picked up the good things that are happening at home. And all that is coming together to form a part of who you are. So you remember one of the things you listed as who you are was you have a way of cheering people up or something like that. So this is where that comes in. So you do realize that it is not just something you invented on your own, but you added your own special invention to what your brothers were doing at home. And now it has become a part of who Phoebe is. So you get it? Who you are is not restricted to the things you do, but it's also restricted to the things you see outside and how you react to it. I'm sure you've seen people drink before. Have you seen anyone smoke before? And how does it make you feel when someone smokes around you?
I don't like to take in smoke or like dust because I get cold. Yeah.
Okay.
So when people smoke in front of me, I go outside and take a bath. One reason why I don't like it is because the last time that I saw someone smoking, the person had, I think, heart attack or something, so they had to rush the person to the hospital. That was when I was coming back from school. So when they took the person back to the hospital, the person couldn't walk. So I think it's really a bad habit when people smoke, and I don't really like it.
And you don't really like it. So over here, from what you said, you don't just like it because it's bad for you, for your health, because you're allergic to things like that. But you also don't like it because you've learned from someone else's experience. Hence, I can say confidently that you will never smoke. And your ability to say no to smoking is also a core part of your identity. And that didn't just come just because, oh, I'm allergic to smoke, I'm allergic to dust. But it's because you've seen someone suffer the consequences of smoking. And it has shaped you into not wanting to find yourself in a similar situation. So you see, we are building up your identity. Things that are happening in and around you are making you change or channel your mind towards certain results and reaching certain conclusions and telling yourself, I am not doing this, I'm going to do that instead. And that's because you've seen something that's happened or you've learned from an experience. So today we've learned Phoebe is not just a girl, she's not just 15, but there's more to her. So you see, there's a lot of different things that come together into making you who you are. Do you get it? Have you ever been in a situation where you've had to say no to your peers? Not people older than you, but to your peers?
Yes.
What happened?
Well, the same thing, what happened, like I should drink and stuff.
Okay, so your peers have also tried to get you to drink before?
Yes.
Do you still hang around those same people?
Yes.
And why would that be?
Because I told them it's no good, like they should stop because they are not yet there. So, and to me, I know if you're a good person, I'll hang out with you. If you're a bad person, I'll not bring myself to you.
Okay, so basically you've advised them. Have they stopped?
Yes.
They have. Good. So you see, it brings us back to Phoebe being a motivator and an advisor. So you've been able to influence their characters. You've been able to influence their identity as a result of your identity. So you see, it's more like cross multiplication. You've taken something from here and you sent it there, or cross pollination. I think you can relate to the two ideologies. Good. So your identity doesn't just affect you now. You do realize now that it affects all the people around you. Because now you know how to handle Giovanni's anger issues. That's because you've seen Edwin do it and you've learned from it. You know how to handle a situation where you're confronted with alcohol or something you don't want to do because you've had an experience with people older than you. Do you get it? So Phoebe is not just who you just think she is. There's more to Phoebe. and there's more to you. There's more that you have to explore about yourself. There's more that you have to learn to accept about yourself. Do you have anything about yourself that you don't like in particular?
I like myself.
You like yourself?
Yes, I
you
like
like
myself.
everything about yourself. What would you say is your strongest point? Maybe your legs, your hands, your face, your brows, your nose, your mouth, your ears, your dimples. What would you say is your strongest point?
My everything.
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 So why do you love everything about yourself?
Because you have to appreciate what you've been given, like what God has given to you. And yes, that's why I like everything about
So you like everything about yourself because you're appreciative of what God has given to you. So how did you learn to appreciate what God has given to you? Did you learn it from church? Did you learn it from school? Did you learn it from home?
home.
Home. Interesting. Who in particular would you say influenced that ideology the most at home? Your mom, your dad, your brothers, or your sister?
Everybody.
Everybody. So here we have Phoebe. As part of your identity, you love and appreciate yourself. And it's not just because you stood up one day and said, I want to love and appreciate myself, but it's because of what you've seen at home. So you see, external factors. So all these things are coming together to make you a unique human being. And believe you me, if there's anyone who can find, let's say, 10 things that you like, or 10 things about themselves that it's also about you, there will definitely be something that would be slightly different. And that's what makes you unique, because no two people are alike. Even twins are not alike. If I put you in a room full of people, what would be the first thing you'd say to them? How would you inspire them to be better people?
Be you.
Be you. All right. Be you. That's really interesting. Now I've learned to be me, because there are times when I like to be other people. There are a lot of times when I really enjoy being other people. But since you've advised me to be myself, I will try as much as possible to be myself, because I have learned so much from you today. And you out there, if you have also learned as much as I have learned from Phoebe, and if you are also excited to learn more from Phoebe as I am, then catch us same time next week. Don't go anywhere, and always remember, be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Phoebe, thanks so much for making time to be with us today.
You're welcome.
You've been really inspirational. I've learned so much. I'm hoping they also learn as much as I have learned today. And I can't wait to have you on the show again.
Thank you.
Okay, so thanks for hanging out with delightful Phoebe and myself. And always remember to be yourself. Do you know why? Everyone else is taken.